Guys, they said Queen Naomi was so surprised when her aunt, this her aunt, from what we heard, is from her paternal side. I don't think if that aunt is a sibling to that particular uncle who have been insisting that Kabiyesi must give Queen Naomi her freedom, or maybe not really a sibling, but they are from the same family. They said this aunt have called Queen Naomi because after all said and done, after Kabiyesi have promised the Akure people that he's going to take good care of Queen Naomi, that Queen Naomi will not regret coming back to him, that he is going to make things up for Queen Naomi and ensure that no one takes advantage of her in the palace, whether by manipulation or anything again, that he is not too proud of how he did not stand up for her while she was in the palace, because he believed that if he have stood up for her and defended her in the palace, she wouldn't have lived the way she left. That is what they say Kabiyesi was telling Akure people. And after all said and done, they agreed that Queen Naomi will have to stay in the Lekki mansion while Kabiyesi build the new palace that he is planning to build, such so that Queen Naomi and Tadenika will move into the palace. So after this arrangement, we heard that Queen Naomi have been having kind of double mind, whether to go back or not to go back and all of that. Some people are saying that the reason she is like that is because of what people are saying, that good number of people are telling her, don't return back, you can never be happy there, this and that, you know. A lot of people also tell her to go back to her husband's house, especially all these women who have been into marriage for a very long time, who understand marriage and everything. So, but the Gen Z generation will always tell her, no, you can't be happy there. After all, she fails in his promises and all of that. Now. So, they said the aunt called Queen Naomi. When Queen Naomi came, she told Queen Naomi, before that, her uncle, although at this point we heard that the uncle have been kind of mellowing down, he's no longer that strict that Queen Naomi must come out of that marriage, this and that. It's like he also accepted Kabiyesi's terms and condition and all of that. So now the aunt told Queen Naomi that, look, people will say whatever they like to say. Don't listen to their opinion. That is their own opinion. That what matters most is your own opinion. That the best thing you should do is to go back to your husband. That if you did not live the way you live and even wasted time to come back, that Kabiyesi wouldn't have married all of these women. Because during her own time, they said the aunt told her about her own time, that she got married very early, just as Queen Naomi. Few years into the marriage, the husband offended her and the family offended her. She left the marriage. Her husband pleaded with her to return back. She did not. And after a few years, the husband got married to another two wives. Then after 10 years of marriage, because she loved that man and the man loves her too. But the man cannot live without a woman for all those years that she left the man, you know. They said the man married extra two wives, but after 10 years, she reconciled with that man because she have children for the man, after 10 good years. And when she returned back, she was regretting ever living. She told herself that if only she knew, she would have forgiven and persevere and stay in the marriage. And if that has happened, assuming that happened, that the man wouldn't have married these extra other wives. But that does not stop her from being in her marriage when she returned. The only thing she did was to adapt to the new environment, because the environment now becomes new. But the husband also tried as much as possible to show her that, yes, I once loved you and that love is still there and all of that. And life goes on. The only thing she can only do is to regret ever leaving the husband. And I believe that that is exactly what happens to Queen Naomi now. Then the lady is telling Queen Naomi, return back to your husband. Go back to your husband. That if you are there, Kabiyesi will take care of you. And now you are more wise and more enlightened than before. That had he been that what they did to you then, they did it now, you would have known how to go about it, that you are more matured now than then, that the best thing you should do is to return back to your husband's house. They said the woman also used this shekinat, olori shekinat, to give Queen Naomi example. You know that according to what we are hearing about Shekinat and Oba Elegushi, their relationship started, I think, way back in school. I read something about it some time ago. Their relationship started while they were in school. As a matter of fact, Oba Elegushi does not know that he will be a king then. Shekinat too does not know, but they love themselves. They were doing business. They said Oba Elegushi was doing very well in business. They got married. Later, when he became king, Shekinat was there for him, stood by him. Along the line, he started doing this thing that Kabiyesi was doing with women, even to the point that he married second wife. I'm sure you guys know that he married second wife, claiming that it's because Olori Shekinat does not have a son. They said Olori Shekinat got angry then, Some people advised her to leave her marriage, that that is not what her husband promised her and all of that. A lot of people advised her. But she told herself that if she snooze, she lose. Even if she leave, Oba Elegushi will be taking care of her daughters, and he will go ahead and marry more women. As a matter of fact, the woman is telling Queen Naomi that the reason Oba Elegushi ended up marrying one wife was because Olori Shekinat was there. And if you guys notice very well, you find out that Oba Elegushi is always with Shekinat than the other woman. That is because Shekinat does not give the gap. She was trying to fix the gap. As if you remember too, Shekinat have been telling Queen Naomi, go back to your husband, take your place in your husband's life. Stand your ground, and you see all of these other oloris, they will draw back. It's because you give them the time, the opportunity to take over. And that is why you see them parading themselves as first wife, Yeyolu and all of that. That the moment you stand your ground, it will not stop you from doing your church activities and everything, that they are going to shift. So that is what they said the woman, her aunt, was telling her, that she shouldn't listen to anybody who is advising her to not to heed to this advice now, that she will be better in her husband's house, because even in her mother's house, she's not sure of getting married again due to the kind of person she married at first and the things that are involved. That sometimes your happiness does not depend on your husband or people around you. Create happiness for yourself. Make yourself happy, no matter the situation, no matter the condition. That if you allow your happiness to depend on your husband or people around you, then you might not be happy in life. That is what they said the woman told Queen Naomi. And I said, this is a good advice. So, yes, it is a good advice. Let her go back. God will be with her. And I believe that Kabiyesi will change, because you can see how happy he is the moment Queen Naomi and Tadenikawo comes in that event. Anyway, guys, that is what we're hearing. Don't forget that these are all alleged information, okay? Always bear that in mind. Tell me what you think about it on the comment section. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, follow my page, share my video. And I want to use this opportunity to thank you, to appreciate you for always being part of my channel, for all your contributions, all your comments, both the good, the bad, the ugly. I thank you, because you are the reason I am here, okay? So, I love you guys. Bye. See you.